And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Disney Plus's The Mandalorian Season 1, Chapter 2. Now, the first episode really hit it off with a bang. You had the Mandalorian. He was on a mission, on a bounty to collect a certain, let's just say, not to give away spoilers, but an infant or a baby, if you want to call it that, and pretty much to deliver it to to the people who want it, dead or alive, but mostly alive, so he'll get more ching for it. So in this one, his ship gets crashed, and he has to repair it because certain little, let's just say, I'm going to spoil this one little thing. So if you haven't seen the episode, you've been warned. The Jawas are back, pretty much. Those little guys who pretty much they take stuff and then they try to sell them in the black market. So basically, the Mandalorian has to go in, try to pretty much get his stuff back that the Jawas pretty much took from him. Gets his butt whooped, so there's that. That was pretty funny. And the whole episode was just him trying to, negotiate with the Jawas and try to get his stuff back. And those guys are very hard to bargain with. Of course, they wanted something in return. First, they wanted the baby that he was taking care of. Which, by the way, I'm going to spoil what the baby is, because if you haven't seen the episode, it's all over the internet, so I'm going to warn you one more time. Spoilers alert. It's a baby Yoda. It's a little baby Yoda. Now, obviously, it's not our Yoda. Maybe it's a species. Maybe they haven't found one in thousands of years. Remember, The Mandalorian takes place like a couple of years, maybe even decades after episode 6, before 7. So maybe he has to basically protect it from being annihilated because, maybe it could be force sensitive. They're not sure what it is. They don't want to bring back the Jedis and all that because Luke Skywalker has been disappeared. He's on his own, his own planet. So when the Mandalorian first discovers that the baby or the child has these kind of powers, he's kind of confused and he's not sure what to think of this child or what is it, Maybe he hasn't heard about the Jedi. Maybe he only heard about it in legend. He's not really too sure of what it is. Personally, I thought this episode was fun. This was a fun episode. We got to see nostalgia of old school Star Wars characters. We got to see the Jawas back, which, at first you think, oh, they only exist in Tatooine. Well, maybe at first I thought it was Tatooine, but then I would realize, every planet could be desert. So, maybe there's other creatures that kind of like Jawas, but not the actual the Jawas that we all know and love. Maybe this is a different type of version of Jawas. But they pretty much do the same thing. We got to see them pretty much take parts from his ship, try to trade it back for something else. He tries to get it back. He loses their little scrapple that they had. And that's basically the gist of the episode. And then, of course, him and his new friend, the one who goes, oh, I have spoken, that one, he pretty much helps him fix his ship so he can get off the planet. And that was the end of it. Like I said, cool episode. Had some funny moments in it, though. It was just seeing the Jawas again. Those little creatures are funny to look at. I mean, you figure they'll be the weakest things. No, they actually know how to handle themselves, which makes me think why. Maybe they are a different version of Jawas. Maybe because the Jawas from Tatooine were weak, pathetic excuse for creatures. But these Jawas, they know how to fight. So that was pretty interesting how they were trying to, hold their own against the Mandalorian, who's supposed to be this fearless bounty hunter who could do anything. And you see pretty much his weakness being him getting beat up by puny little people. So that was fun. And then, of course, you see the baby Yoda, which is very cute. You see his little big bushy eyes and all that. He's green. He's very small. That's going to be a toy eventually somewhere down the road. That's going to happen. Disney, every time Disney makes a new cute creature, regardless if it's in Star Wars, Disney, or even Marvel if they ever want to, all they hear is cha-ching, cha-ching. That's all they hear. So let's just face it, this new Yoda, or whatever it is, or the Yoda species, that's a cash cab of getting some money. So, yeah, so, like I said, very cute. I thought the episode was very cool. And I can't wait to see more. Yes, it's very hard that is it's every week, but you know what? To keep it fresh in people's minds, I guess I feel like it's working because so far I've been hearing nothing but Mandalorian. So you know, if this was like all in one shot, yeah, people were talking about it, but then of course next week nobody would be talking about it. So I'm kind of glad that this is kind of weekly, so that way people can watch it. And even if you have work or school or whatever, you can watch it afterwards. So it's always gonna be right there. You don't have to worry about it. So I thought it was fun. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.